What is up, people of the internet? My name is Avery, and with me is the new iPhone 15 Pro in blue titanium. Full disclaimer here, this is actually my brother's new iPhone, which he graciously let me unbox as a courtesy for me pre-ordering it for him at 5 a.m. in the morning. And yes, you did hear that correct, 5 a.m. in the morning. Stick to the end as I have a little mini vlog of what that experience was like. Spoiler alert, pre-orders don't actually open at 5 a.m. and I learned that the hard way. If I were to sum up all the quote-unquote new stuff with the iPhone 15 Pro, three things really come to mind, at least for me. Titanium, USB-C, and the new action button. Apple claims that the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max are the lightest Pro models ever, and holding it in the hand right now, I can somewhat attest to that as someone who currently uses an iPhone 13 Pro. Even though it's pretty much the exact same sized phone, it does feel ever so slightly lighter in the hand, and the brushed finish of the titanium does look and feel pretty nice. I also noticed that the edges of the 15 Pro are a lot more rounded now, which makes it a little bit more comfortable to hold in the hand compared to the relatively sharp edges on the previous Pro models. On stage, Apple spent a lot more time than I expected talking about the new USB-C port on the iPhone 15s and 15 Pros. I don't really want to get into the full ethos behind switching to USB-C now in 2023, but still. It is really nice that the iPhone 15 lineup does have USB-C now. However, only the Pro models support the USB 3.0 standard, while the vanilla iPhone 15 only supports the paltry USB 2.0 speeds. I think it would have been much better if the regular 15s got the USB 3.0 speeds, while the Pro models got a Thunderbolt 4 port. The iPhone 15 Pro models also get the new action button in place of the silent mode switch in pretty much every single iPhone prior to this. This button can be customized to many different functions that I think could be pretty useful. One thing that I did notice was that it only activates with a single long press at the moment. I'm curious if Apple in the future, with a future software update or something, will allow multiple functions to be supported at the same time with single, double, and triple presses. Just a thought. Other new-ish things with the iPhone 15 Pros include the new A17 Pro chip that has an emphasis on gaming performance with enhanced ray tracing, and a new 5x telephoto zoom that is only available on the iPhone 15 Pro Max models. I honestly find it very odd how Apple bounces back and forth every couple of years between having identical and non-identical camera systems between the Pro and Pro Max models or the regular and the Plus models. Like, this happened with the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max and dates back to the non-identical camera systems on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus from 7 years ago. Speaking of the cameras, there's a new feature that I think is really cool where you don't have to switch to portrait mode anymore to create the depth effect, as the 15 Pro will just save the depth information if the subject is a person or a pet. This seems like a really useful feature, as there have been multiple instances when I took just a regular photo of someone and wished it was a portrait mode shot after reviewing the photo later, and vice versa. Anyways, that's pretty much it for my first impressions on the iPhone 15 Pro, but here's a short mini vlog of what it was like to order this thing last week. And just a PSA, I live in the Pacific Standard Time Zone, which meant pre-order time was at 5 a.m. in the morning. Good morning, and welcome to what it's like to order an iPhone at 5 a.m. because I live in Pacific time, and also Tim Cook's schedule is freaking insane because he wakes up at like 3:30. But yeah, it's currently 4:57 a.m. and I am ordering this iPhone 15 Pro for my brother because my parents promised him that if he got straight A's last year, he would get a new iPhone. So here I am because my family is all asleep right now. I'm the only one who's usually awake at this time. So it was naturally logical for me to be the person here waiting for this to happen. I made the mistake last time with my iPhone 13 Pro not ordering it at 5 a.m. and then that basically delayed the shipping time by about a week because I waited too long. So, not making that same mistake again, especially if I want to get it as soon as possible for this unboxing video. Alright, so we are about 10 seconds out from this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, come on, it's 5 a.m., it's 5 a.m. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. The Apple Store will be ready soon. Just gonna keep refreshing.
A few moments later.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh my god, this is getting so annoying. What is going on? I thought this would be open at 5.
Much later.
Oh man, it's 5:07 and I'm still not able to order this thing. Luckily I woke up early because like otherwise I'd probably be late for school because actually I have 8 a.m. classes today, so.
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, so I did a little bit of digging and apparently this screen is very common to see during Apple pre-orders. Yeah, apparently it's very common to wait like 10, 15, 20, half an hour for this thing to get off or be allowed for you to pre-order. And it's just wasting my time.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh shoot, it actually opened. So 5:20, that's the time, Add to bag. You're welcome, brother. And yes, order is placed. Let's go. Oh my goodness, man, that was stressful. Okay, so note to self for next time, 20 minutes after 5 o'clock, so 5:20 is when it opens, because I saw it open directly at 5:20. But yeah, that is what it's like to order an iPhone at 5 a.m. if you live in Pacific time. I can only imagine what it's like to order it at like 3 a.m. for like some other people in different time zones, but yeah. And hopefully by the time this video rolls on, or I'll be having this in a week and you'll see it in this video right now. So I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.